What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Wes, back at you another video. Today I'll be showing you some tips on how to win at Tile Blitz on Pocket7Games. With that being said, let's get it cracking. Even though Tile Blitz resembles everyone's favorite old school puzzle game called Tetris, it is an entirely new and unique game of its own. In Tetris, the blocks fall down periodically, but instead you select them from a row of options, drag them to where you think they might fit the best. You also won't lose the game if the pieces reach the top. In fact, you can either clear out rows and columns by filling them completely. The game either ends when the time runs out or you run out of moves. If you're planning on playing Tile Blitz, you want to up your skills. Here are some tips on how you can maximize your score so you can improve your win rate. Row and column combos. Line up your blocks that you can complete several rows or columns at once. This gives bonus points. Columns and rows can be cleared at the same time and will give you extra bonus points. Back-to-back rows. Clearing consecutive rows rewards bonus points, so try to use your pieces to clear out the board back-to-back. Space ace. Leave yourself some space just in case a large tile shows up and you have nowhere to put it. Strategically leaving space on the board even helps you find a space for those weird pieces that you just can't find a home for them. Focus on any combination. Remember in Tetris how you stacked up everything on one side and leave a slot open for the long shape so you could clear 4 rows at a time? Yeah, don't do that in this game. Just focus on clearing rows or columns. What you really need is space so you can keep placing the bigger shapes that will come your way. The risk of running out of space is much greater than your opponent getting a few bonus points by clearing multiple rows or columns. Do it if you can, but don't focus on it. Big blocks first. Tile Blitz gives you 3 shapes at a time. It doesn't tell you whether you can place them or not. As long as you have room, place the biggest block first. I can't count the number of times I've placed a smaller block, ran out of room, and noticed how I should have put the bigger block first. Odd blocks. I know my previous strategy, I advise you guys to put big blocks first, but I would highly advise you, if you got an odd block first, prioritize that block before the big block. Some odd blocks has the same amount of lines as big blocks, but can also be a lot harder to place. So make sure you have enough room for the odd blocks before you tuck away the easier ones. Focus on space, not time. Even though you compete with someone else in Tile Blitz, you are your worst enemy. Your first priority is not running out of moves. It's better to spend a few seconds figuring out your best moves than making a mistake that can rob you a great amount of time. In closing, although Tile Blitz resembles Tetris, it plays different, it has its own rules and meta to follow. Learning these tips, along with making sure you stay focused and not getting flustered by mistakes, are your keys to success. I hope these tips helps you obtain more wins in the game and provides you with a different way of looking at the game. With that being said, this is your boy Wes. I'm out of here. Peace.